Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Jones asleep on the couch, and this is a screenwriter's rant on A Banquet. Um, Kind of a pretentious movie about anorexia. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Check it out. Support the channel if you can. Now, this is an IFC movie, so it tends to be quirky and weird and independent, but it's about a mother and daughter, and I guess a grandmother, and the daughter is not eating. She's perfect in every way, but she doesn't eat. She must have some kind of anorexia, unless there's some supernatural element here, but they don't really indicate that in the trailer. It just seems to be very intense. Beyond the eating and the lack of eating, there's various moments where they're confronting each other. There's a bit of blood. There's things going on with food. And that's about it. Let's see who wrote this thing. Written by Justin Bull. Directed by Ruth Paxton. And that's about it. I don't recognize any of the cast. It's billed as a horror movie, and there's some, there is some indication that it might have some supernatural elements to it. There's a line in it. I think she's possessed or something like that. Do you think she's possessed by a demon? No, I think she's possessed you. But that's very typical with some parents. When their kid has a problem, they get caught up in it. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to be an allegory for anorexia or if it's some literal demon that's possessing her, that's causing her all these problems. The trailer's not very good at conveying much other than a lot of feeling. And the feeling is frustration, woe, women. It's all women. There's not a male in this trailer. So I assume it's aimed at women, but it's very uncomfortable. So I'm not sure, how many women are going to say, oh, yeah, sign me up for that. Because, I want to see a horror movie about not eating. Guys have unique medical problems. I can't think of a movie where somebody would want to see, a guy, experience the horror of prostate cancer, let's say. I can't really imagine that being a thing. For guys, they just want to see a horror movie, something that's scary. And yes, it is true that if it's relatable, it can be more scary, but is this relatable? Does everybody have this sort of anorexia? Do all women have it? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's very relatable. But then again, it's hard to say because it's just a lot of women talking about women. I don't think that's as relatable because, for the most part, it seems to me that women enjoy talking about relationships, not just with each other, but also with men. So why would you cut that out in a movie? That seems to be something that women would enjoy. So I don't know. I don't know what this movie is. It just seems to be a bit pretentious and intense. The story here, you don't even really give the names of the characters, and that's usually a red flag to me. When you can't give me names and start, telling me the names of the characters so I already sort of feel like I know them, that's a real problem. This isn't Spider-Man where I already know the character's name. This is a totally original movie, so you got to give me something to hang my hat on here. You can't just make a movie with a bunch of women screaming a bunch of scenes like this and expect me to go, oh yeah, sign me up. It just looks kind of annoying. It doesn't look scary. It just looks like, why do I want to see this? What's the interesting part here? What draws me in to feel bad about the mom or the daughter or the grandmother? Nothing. I don't feel anything because I don't know any of these characters. I don't know their names. I don't know where they live. I don't know why they're doing any of this. I just know there's a mother-daughter relationship. And I get it. That's the central spine of your story, but there's more to the story than just the sort of basic relationship you establish. Give us details. So, this is a fail in terms of a trailer. I have no idea if this movie's any good. Would I watch it? Absolutely not. I would need to either see another trailer or hear that it was good from somebody. I kind of doubt I would like this movie. If they're not putting those sort of basic things in the trailer, that's usually a bad sign. It's a sign that they're not really in the movie. So, anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our other videos, and we'll see you tomorrow.